What's going on, everybody? Today I want to be discussing gang stalking tactics, workplace mobbing, things like this, things of that nature. Gang stalking is a sick game that is played for people's entertainment purposes, and they seek to destroy every aspect of a targeted individual's life. The main drive behind these gang stalkers is mainly jealousy and envy, or fear of exposure. Let's say that you are in a workplace and you get a promotion before people who have worked there longer than you. That could give these people reason to stalk you and mob you, try to get you out of your job. What would make grown-ups treat human beings this way? Fear of exposure. This is for the whistleblowers out there that are targeted, the ones that are speaking out about what is right, and that they can be targeted as well. Fear of exposure, and the consequences are too big to reveal their dirty secrets or whatever they've been doing in the workplace. The group of gang stalkers perceive the target as a threat, and it could just be because they're better looking than the person. Maybe they have a better job, maybe they have a nicer car. They could be jealous of their significant other. The list just goes on, and they will go to whatever means necessary to destroy them and shut their mouth. Unresolved issues. Maybe you've made an enemy with someone in the past, and you thought that the battle with them was over, and that you moved on, and you said your farewells, and you guys were cool with each other, but they still want to harass you and lie about you and slander you. Like I said, it's just jealousy and envy. That's really the main goal of gang stalking, the drive behind gang stalking. Also, people who do this are narcissistic. They can't take rejection. They can't deal with rejection. This is a big component in gang stalking. They feel that the person or target is abandoning them, and they will not allow you to walk away from them. So they will go to whatever means necessary to make you look crazy, to make you look like you're a criminal. They'll spread lies and rumors about you, so that no one else can get in contact with you. Another tactic is they may talk to people in your family, and they may talk to your friends, but they won't talk to you. And that's a tactic that they use. And you kind of wonder, like, why do they talk to my family and they talk to my friends, but they don't ever talk to me? It's because they're spreading lies and rumors about you. And if they do talk to you, it's in front of your family or your friends. It's never just you two talking. It's so they can spread lies and rumors about you, just to make you look bad in the community. The group of gang stalkers believe that the target has something or is entitled to something that they do not deserve. Like I said, a house, a car, a significant other. They think that person shouldn't have these things, and it could be material, and it could be it could just be really anything. I mean, it doesn't matter. These people will go to the craziest lengths to try and destroy your life. It's sick. If you believe that you are being gang stalked, here are some signs that you should look for to confirm that you are indeed a target. They will begin to slander and lie about you, like I said, over and over again. They'll bring up your past. They will say that you can't be trusted, that you're a troublemaker, that you're a criminal. You may notice that they talk to your family and friends, but not you. They make false reports on you. They'll call the cops. They'll call CPS on you and say that you're, abusive to your children. Trash might be thrown in your yard, like beer cans, cigarette butts, and you know that you take good care of your yard and shit. You cannot stop going outside and picking up trash that's thrown in your yard, and you know it's not yours. So they want to isolate you. They don't want you to have anyone. They don't want you to be able to have anyone to turn to. Let's see. They will follow you in their cars. They want you to have absolutely no one. They want you to get to the point to where you can't even trust yourself, and you can't trust others. If you meet a new person, you'll start to think, you'll start to wonder, are they involved in this? Are they part of this, or are they actually trying to be genuine? Are they actually trustworthy? And they will make you question everything, your sanity. But you know that you're not going crazy. You know that these things are actually happening to you, and that's a big important key component in gang stalking, is not to try and get everyone on board, because people are just not going to understand. They want to rewrite your narrative. They want to create this story of you that is not true, or this backstory of you that's just not true, and it's horrible. And the target doesn't trust their own judgment. It can make you have nervous breakdowns. It can cause PTSD, and eventually it can cause suicide. And that's really what these people want. And these things can be brought to the law if you have video evidence of this, or if you have witnesses that have seen these things going on. So just be sure to take notes, even to join support groups. If you can find support groups, that have to do with stalking or narcissism. If you've been the victim of a narcissist, maybe you had a boyfriend or girlfriend that you decided that you were going to leave to make your life healthier, to make your situation easier on you. They will just decide that that's not something that you can do, and they will target you. Some physical signs of gang stalking, and this could be when you're in the grocery store, walking down the street, basically anywhere you go. Hand and arm signals is one thing that they like to do when you're in public. Touching their face, maybe lifting their hat up when you pass them. Coughing in the vicinity of the target. This kind of is made to kind of spark anxiety in the target, and kind of get you wondering, why'd they cough when I walk beside them? And when it happens once or twice, it's kind of like, that's not really a big deal. But when it happens, 6 or 7 times while you go to the grocery store, people just keep, walking by you and coughing, then it becomes something that you should really pay attention to. And this is called conditioning or sensitizing. That will get you sensitized to colors, different patterns, and it's just to try to condition you to this sick game that they're playing. Exit and entry, you'll notice that when you pull up in the Walmart parking lot, people will pull up right beside you, maybe on either side of you, and they will sit in their cars, and they won't, they'll wait until you get out of your car, and then they'll follow you inside. And they pretend to shop, and it's so obvious. You can see the people. It's always the people with, nothing in their cart, and they walk around and act like they're really interested in what they're doing, but they're just there to watch you. Like I said, color coding. Directed conversation is a key component in gang stalking. They might be talking to someone about something that happened in your personal life, or about something that you were talking about at home, a conversation that you were having at home with your significant other. They will start to play that out in front of you. Like, say if you were talking about the fact that you were going to go on a cleanse, and maybe you were just going to eat apples and fruit. You'll go to the coffee shop, and you'll walk by people, and they'll be talking about going on a cleanse, and that they're going to start eating apples and working out and things of that nature. And it's just to let you know that they are watching you and monitoring you. That's also street theater. They'll play these scenes out in front of you that are just, it's obvious. You can tell that they're acting, and they want to be heard. Watching of your house. If you notice, you go outside and you see people just sitting outside of your house, and they're on their cars, or people like to walk their dogs at certain times during the day. And be sure to take notes, because these things happen at the same time every day. It's a pattern that they're trying to get you conditioned to. Break-ins is another really common sign of gang stalking, and they might break in your house, and they might not steal something, but they'll move your couch 2 feet to the right. They'll leave your cabinets open. I don't know. They might move your move your dog's bed, you know, a foot to the right. And they'll have things in your house that you know that you didn't touch or move, and it'll kind of make you think that you're going crazy. Like, did I do that? But you know you didn't move anything in your house. These people come in when you're gone. They come in your house and they move things around. Another thing is messing with your mail. They might take your mail from you, especially if they know it's important. If it's bills, they'll take their mail from you. This is just so they can learn information and have information about you too. It's raining out here. I'm getting wet. Yeah. So these are some tactics that you need to look for with the physical gang stalking. Like when you're out in public, just notice the hand and arm signals, the coughing and shit. That's a big one. And these people are children. They look like adults, but they're children. They're jealous. They're envious of you. They're afraid that you know something that you don't know. And it's just paranoia. And they're the ones that are paranoid. They think that you know something, or that you're a criminal, or that they suspect you of being a criminal. And the police are very much involved in this as well. Even since I've moved here from Indiana, where I used to live, the police came to my house about an incident. Some woman was recording me in a parking lot, and I don't give a fuck. I'll walk right up to him. And I pulled right up to him and asked her what she was doing, and she wouldn't give me an answer. And then the lady called the cops on me, and I have a big old white van. And they came and asked me if that was my van, and I said, yeah, it's my van. And they said, why were you asking that lady if she was watching you? And I was like, well, she was just recording me. And she wouldn't give me an answer as to what she was doing. And I asked them if they knew what gang stalking was, and they both said yeah. They were honest with me that they knew what it was. And there's a lot of different reasons why someone could be gang stalked. If it's coming from the police, they might suspect you of a crime that you haven't committed, or they think that you've committed, and they will try to harass you everywhere you go and follow you to get you to confess to this crime they think that you are, or that you have committed. There's all kinds of reasons as to why someone could be getting gang stalked. Like I said, being a whistleblower, maybe you're a witness to a crime, and people don't want you to be walking around with this information, so they will try to spread lies and rumors about you, and they will try to make you look as crazy as possible. That way, if you come forward and say that this and this and this and that happened, no one's gonna believe you because of the lies and slanders that these people tell about in the community. So people will just basically hate on you everywhere you go because of what these people have tried to make you out to be, and you'll just walk around with this gray cloud over your head all the time. It seems like you'll go to the store and you're like, man, why is everybody being so rude to me? Why is the Walmart cashier, why are they so shitty to me? They'll tell other people to have a nice day, but they'll just mean mug me, and you'll just be getting shitty looks everywhere you go. And that's what this is designed to do. It is just designed to break you down and to question your sanity. But just understand that if you know what's going on, and you know that this is real, then don't call yourself crazy. Don't think that you're losing your mind, because you're not. This is a very real thing, and it happens, and it happens for the most childish reasons. Someone commented on my video and said that my title was a little misleading, because I said gang stalking tips, and they were kind of looking for stuff that was more related to this, kind of what they do to you in public, and why they stalk you, why they harass you. So I hope that this helps, and I hope that I can clear some things up and kind of get you guys pointed in the right direction. If you think that you're being monitored or followed, try and invest in cameras. I know it's expensive, but video camera, record when you go out in public, take notes, bring a notebook with you, You know, when you go grocery shopping, and when you get back in your car and you put all your groceries in the car, you know, sit down and write, you know, write things out that maybe have happened to you in the store. You know, descriptions. Try and get license plate numbers of these people. And you'll always notice when you try to get someone's license plate number. Oh, why are you getting my license plate number? And it's like, it doesn't. If you're not doing anything wrong, it doesn't matter then, right? But that's the thing. They always act like they're guilty of something, and it's because they are. You can see it on their face. You can see that these people are guilty and that they're following you. And I don't care. I'll just ask them. I'll be like, hey, are you fucking stalking me? Oh, no. Do you know what gang stalking is? Oh no, I have no idea. I've never heard of that. Oh. But most people, when you ask them a question like that, they don't just have a no. You know, they don't just say no. They'll be curious. They'll be like, well, what is that? You know what I mean? It's these people that deny it so hard, that they're the ones that you know are doing it. And it's just hilarious to me. These people don't scare me at all. They're pussies. Yeah, they're just giant vaginas. And the government is behind this. If you think that, you know, you think that the government's all for you and that they care for you and that they don't give a fuck, you're just a number. And if you've done something that they think is wrong, they will do this to you until you commit suicide. This shit will never stop. Even if it does tamper down, there's still going to be these lies and rumors and you know, things that these people have spread about you that just will not die down. Things that people will always remember about you that just are not true. And it's just because these people are envious of you and that are jealous of you. So yeah, try and you know, like I said, just try and look nice everywhere you go. Try and you know, keep your shoulders back and keep your head up, and just don't let these people fucking push you around. They're just children. They're just giant children, and the majority of these people are narcissists, and they don't have the capability to have human emotion. They don't understand what they don't feel empathy. They don't feel sympathy. It's just a game to them. They like it. It just kind of makes them feel good to hurt other people and to, you know, run people's names through the mud. So yeah, like I said, just try and take notes and be aware of your surroundings. Don't be paranoid, but just, you know, be aware of what's going on around you. I thought it was kind of funny. This is only my third video I've ever made. And the first video that I made, I put on Facebook. There was this guy named Chief Handler, and he commented and said, "See kids, this is why you shouldn't do drugs." But I'm not on drugs. I'm not on drugs. I'm just speaking the truth, and he didn't like that. And if you know anything about gang stalking, you know that these handlers are the ones that do it. They're the ones that you know, tell people to follow you. They're the ones that, you know, pay people in gift cards and little benefits. They'll take homeless people and, you know, they'll house them just to watch you and monitor you and follow you. And yeah, he commented and said that I was on drugs and that I was delusional and that I needed to get help. But I'm not delusional. This shit's really going on, and it's funny to me. I don't understand what they're trying to accomplish, but it's not gonna happen. I was in the Marine Corps for almost 3 years. I'm disabled. I do have schizophrenia, but what I'm experiencing is not delusion. My medicine helps. It helps my hallucinations. It helps, you know, little things that I have. My paranoia. It helps my paranoia a lot. So I'm pretty stable. These things that are happening to me are real. It's not fake. And you need to take it seriously. You need to try and take notes on everything and be vigilant as to what is going on around you. So I hope this helps some people. And if you're new to this, you know, keep looking online and try and look for the most plausible, you know, explanations for these things. Don't get into, you know, the people are reptilians and because there's a lot of people that have a bunch of crazy you know, disinformation, and they think that these people are aliens and that they're, you know, coming here to abduct you and shit. But don't listen to that shit. These are just people, and they could be demonically oppressed or possessed, because there's no way that this isn't demonic. And if you believe in God, get in your word, dig in your Bible. I'm not a perfect person. I recently gave my life back to Christ, and it's gotten easier for me. Just dig in your Bible and try and stay prayed up. So yeah, that's just really all I got to say. Hope this helps some people. I'm out. See you.